Kevin Love took a little shot at Angel Reese.
I'm taking the under. Kevin Love just dropped a truth bomb on Angel Reese's dreams, and her fans are calling him weird for it. But think about this for a second. When was the last time someone was truly honest with you about your goals? Not what you wanted to hear, but what you needed to hear. That's the real issue at the core of this controversy that nobody's talking about. While everyone's busy attacking a two-time NBA champion for speaking the truth, they are missing the bigger picture about success. This whole situation exposes an uncomfortable truth that most people would rather ignore.
So this is what had happened. Angel Reese was out there and she was proclaiming her career goals, I guess. And Kevin Love weighed in on this. I mean, that's all you could say.
The controversy started when Angel Reese shared an ambitious life manifesto on social media. She outlined a bold plan that went far beyond just basketball, aiming for success on a much larger scale. Her vision sparked mixed reactions, with some questioning her goals and others defending her confidence.
I'm going to be a basketball player, model, influencer, businesswoman, fashion girly, podcaster, unapologetic, take care of my family, friends.
That's right. Angel Reese's ambitions cover nearly every industry imaginable, from becoming a model, influencer, and businesswoman to a fashion icon and podcaster. On top of that, she promised to take care of her family, set records, and succeed at everything life throws her way. The most striking part? She claimed she'd focus on all of it equally and become a billionaire without a doubt. We all have dreams, but this level of confidence and optimism definitely caught everyone's attention.
The star forward from LSU has made it clear she wants to leave an incredible legacy behind. Quote, I'm going to be a basketball model, influencer, businesswoman, fashion girly, podcaster, unapologetic, take friends and family, or my family and friends, set records, create history, be the first, set trends, win at everything in life, Reese wrote. My goal in life is to be a billionaire, and I will, without a doubt.
While dreaming big is common, some voices in the league aren't afraid to give a reality check. That's when Kevin Love stepped in with his now infamous response, I'm going to take the under. In betting terms, he's basically saying he's betting against her achieving all those lofty goals. And honestly, can you blame him?
What was the post? Right here. To all of this she was talking about. Kevin Love says, I'm going to go ahead and take the under. I mean, that's funny. That is dry humor. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Her fans are losing their little ever-loving minds, their little pea-picking minds.
Kevin Love brings serious credibility to the conversation. He's a 15-year NBA veteran, a champion, and once averaged 26 points and 12 rebounds per game in his prime. When someone with that kind of resume speaks, their words carry weight. But Angels fans completely lost it over those 4 simple words. The backlash was immediate and intense. Some called him weird for even commenting on her post, while others took it further, accusing him of hating on successful black women and turning what was essentially career advice into a racial issue. Some fans even dragged his mental health advocacy into the mix, as if that somehow disqualified him from commenting on professional goals. The reaction highlighted how sensitive and divided people are when it comes to ambition and criticism.
You're losing your minds. Bless your little old stinking hearts. I mean, they're out of control. Look at this. Kevin Love is so weird. Hating Angel Reese is a trend. People see engagement it brings, so they hop on the bandwagon. Well, that's certainly why I'm here.
What's really interesting is how this relatively mild comment triggered such an emotional response. You'd think Love had launched some kind of personal attack against Angel when all he did was express doubt about the feasibility of excelling in multiple demanding careers simultaneously. It's like people forgot that even the greatest athletes in history struggled when they tried to divide their focus too much.
These people are like, look, make no mistake. Angel Reese better pray to the Lords and God she has a career as good as Kevin Love. I mean, let's not have the Kevin Love slant. We're not going to have that slander in here.
The truth is, Kevin Love wasn't attacking Angel Reese as a person or even as a basketball player. He was simply highlighting a reality that anyone who's achieved excellence understands. Nobody, not even the most talented, can truly excel at 10 different careers at once. Success at the highest level demands focus and sacrifice, not spreading yourself too thin. Love's point wasn't about doubting her talent. It was about the hard truth that mastering everything at once is nearly impossible.
Angel Reese said something that's commonplace among women of her generation and pretty much all generations. It's this, oh, I just want to have it all mentality.
What many in the sports community are saying privately, Kevin Love just said publicly. Setting impossible expectations isn't helping Angel, it's setting her up for disappointment. This might be the first time someone in her circle isn't just telling her what she wants to hear, but what she needs to hear.
Life is a series of choices. You cannot have it all. It's a myth, it's a mistake, it's a fallacy.
Speaking of people telling Angel Reese exactly what she wants to hear.
And unlike Shaq and all these guys that genuflect in front of Angel Reese and make sure they tell her what you want to hear, a woman that can't make a layup, Shaq was calling the GOAT of LSU basketball.
There's a clear contrast between Kevin Love's reality check and what other NBA legends are telling Angel Reese. Take Shaquille O'Neal, for example, he's calling Angel the GOAT of LSU basketball. Yes, you heard that right, the greatest of all time at LSU, even while she's still struggling to make basic layups in the WNBA.
Should be some elder statesman in the basketball world that should be telling her, hey, baby girl, look, I get it, but you may be trying to do too much here. If you try to take it all on, you're probably not going to ever fix your layup.
Shaq is putting Angel Reese on a pedestal before she's proven herself professionally, setting up unrealistic expectations. When a Hall of Famer calls someone shooting under 40% the greatest at anything, it creates a psychological trap. Angel risks getting stuck in a bubble where fantasy replaces reality, like a balloon expanding until it bursts under pressure. We've seen this pattern before, and it's destroyed promising careers.
But Kevin Love was a prodigious rebounder, but that's his best shot ever. It's the truth, and I get it.
How is Angel supposed to grow when everyone treats her like she's already at the top? Sports psychologists stress that honest feedback is key to an athlete's development. But this level of praise creates a comfort zone that blocks growth and improvement, exactly when she should be pushing herself the hardest.
A great thing, but he's right. I don't get all this stuff. You ever hear men make these affirmations like I'm good enough and I'm strong enough?
Angel's shooting percentage in the WNBA exposes key issues that need fixing. As a post player struggling to convert close-range shots, she needs technical coaching, not constant praise for everything except her actual basketball skills. The deeper issue is how certain female athletes are treated today. They are often celebrated more for their personality, appearance, and social media presence than their athletic performance. This kind of praise creates a barrier, preventing them from reaching their full potential.
Literally, being honest with an attractive woman, being honest with is like one of the hardest things in the world for men. And so Angel Reese gets to live in this fantasy world.
Many commentators struggle to give honest feedback to athletes like Angel Reese. They fear being labeled as haters, so they sugarcoat everything or tell her what they think she wants to hear. As a result, Angel ends up surrounded by yes people who never push her to improve her fundamentals. This creates the perfect storm. She gets validation for everything except what matters most in professional basketball, her on-court performance. When Shaq calls her the GOAT while she's still developing her game, it's no surprise she believes becoming a billionaire fashion mogul while playing pro basketball seems reasonable. Without real criticism, growth becomes nearly impossible.
I have it all, and I'm going to provide for my family and friends, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do... And someone, hey, slow down. Just slow down.
What helps Angel more? Kevin Love suggesting she focus on mastering her craft before chasing multiple careers, or Shaq declaring she's already a basketball legend. One approach pushes her to grow and improve, while the other reinforces the illusion that she's already arrived at greatness.
It's just trying to do everything is going to make you mediocre at everything, and eventually you're going to lose your value.
The idea of having it all isn't just unrealistic, it's a trap that derails promising careers. Even Michael Jordan, the basketball legend, struggled in the minor leagues when he switched to baseball. It's proof that true mastery demands singular focus, not divided attention across multiple fields.
This whole thing of we can conquer the world, and it's Wakanda forever, and it's a Black Panther, and now she's the Black Panther, and she's the woman king.
It's like trying to dribble 3 basketballs at once in a championship game. You might keep them bouncing for a moment, but you'll never score with that divided focus. Excellence requires thousands of dedicated hours, and you can't split that focus across multiple pursuits and expect to succeed.
Just can't. No one can.
No, you'll never be satisfied.
She probably thinks LeBron James has it all.
Look at the pattern with today's stars. LeBron's media company loses millions annually despite his basketball success. But King James built his empire after establishing himself on the court, not alongside it. His business ventures followed his basketball mastery, not distracted from it. That level of focus isn't possible when you're thinking about your next podcast episode or business meeting instead of